Hey guys, it's Ivan with Team Friendship, and I'm bringing you a updated deck profile on the Evilswarms. We decided to go with the Kage to Kage build, which has been working really well. I know that some of the cards are going to seem a little weird, and some cards might have seemed weird before in the previous deck profile that I did, but it's been working a lot better now with the Kage to Kages. So we got 3 caster, obvious. 3 Kirkion, the double rabbit, triple heliotrope, triple mandragora, 1 thunderbird. So people think it's really weird that we just run 1 thunderbird, but I think it's not as good as you would think it'd be. And I mean, you could easily return it to the deck if you ever need it. You could pick it up with a Kirkion and use Infestation Infection to put it back into your deck or whatever and search out something else. It's just not as useful as you would think it is. Then 1 Azathoth. This is one of the cards that people think it's weird that we tech, but it's searchable with King of the Feral Imps. You know, you can. I just think it's a good card, and it bounces a special summon monster into the deck. So I think it's pretty good. 1 No Lantern, another choice that people think it's really weird, but I think it's really good. I mean, his tech's not bad. He's a 1650, and yeah, you tribute him to destroy a monster on the field. So it's like, I just think it's really good. So then we got the triple Kage to Kage, or we call them Cage to Cage. It's much easier to say. It's been working really well. It makes the dead rabbit alive, and you just get an instant rank 4 with it most of the time. I mean, the bad side is you can't normal summon itself, but it's really good. And I mean, it works with a little darkness, which is like the only draw power you have in this deck. And yeah, 1 Dark Armed, obvious choice. You know, we got darks, and since Kirkion is out now, Kirkion makes the graveyard easy to manipulate, so you get your Dark Armed out. Then we got Double Veiler, and that's it for the main deck, which is 23 monsters. Next we got 2 Pandemics. People don't like to run 2 Pandemics, because most people run 3. Oh shit, tripped. It's with top decks like dragons right now and spellbooks. They don't run too much traps, and that's the main reason this card is good, because 4 traps. And I mean, yeah, you get like Fate or Breakthrough Skill, but I mean that's it, and you don't need 3. You really don't. So, and you got Allure Darkness, obviously the only draw power you have in this deck. Rhoda, to shout the caster. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, double MST, and that's it for the spells. And you got Infestation Infection, which is really good. It you trade anything and you get a Kirkion out, and it's just mid game. It's so good, and it's searchable. Terminus, which is another card that people don't like that we tech in. It's really good. It's searchable. You banish one of your Evilswarm monsters and you bounce 2 cards. I mean, it sucks that you have to banish your monster, but on the long run, if you use it wisely, it's a really good card. It's a double compulse. Speaking of which, run triple compulse. It's honestly my favorite trap card right now, and it's always been my favorite trap card. It's so good. It's just, you know, Draco Sack comes out, you bounce it. Big Eye comes out, you bounce it. You know, and Draco Sack is sometimes the bitch to get over. You just bounce it with compulse. I just think it's a really good trap card, and the fact that it's at 3, it's so good. So XYZ Reborn, we tried 2, and it's okay. I don't think it's that great, and when I draw it, it's not always that useful, but I mean, it's still pretty good anyways, so we keep it at 1. Solemn Judgment and Solemn Warning. That's it. 40 card main deck. Damn, camera cut off. Okay, so the extra deck, triple Ophion. Some people run 2. I think 3 is good. Double Bahamut. I think this card is better than Ophion right now. It's just, I mean, it's a big eye, but you know, you discard a Evilswarm, but I just think it's so good. One Thanatos. This card's not that great. It's actually supposed to be a black ship of corn, but we haven't gotten it right now, so we have Thanatos. Then we got Daigusto Emerald, which is really good in this deck. You recycle your monsters back into the deck. If you use up your vanillas before you draw a rabbit, you could do that. Or you can special summon a heliotrope from your graveyard, which is really good. King of the Feral Imps. We've been thinking about maybe running 2, but 1's enough. People don't tend to get rid of it so quickly because they don't think it's that useful, but you detach a material and you search any reptile, and that's just really good. And for the people that side Vasky, it's even better when against dragons, because you go, you know, first turn to this, and then you search out your Vasky, and if they already have a Dracosack out, you just summon the Vasky. And it's just, and it searches out Acethought also, which is why Acethought, one of the main reasons Acethought is in there. So we got one Maestroke, really good. Nightmare is actually really good. If you guys don't know, if your opponent special summons a monster, you detach a material and change the special summon monster to face down defense position. It's really good. It's like a Book of Moon when the monster special summon. It's just, I think it's really good. And it's a pretty big wall. It's 1950. Then you got Cowboy, obvious, wins games. Utopia. Some people don't run it anymore, but I think it's still really useful, especially with Harpies. I've seen a bit more Harpies getting played, and that Phantasmal Dragon can be a bitch to get over. So you got Utopia for that. One Gemini Pearl for it's the strongest monster in your extra deck. It's DT. No, it's Starfoil. And then one Papillaperative, which is really good, and one Shockmaster. So that's the extra deck. Let's get into the side deck. Side deck's basically the same. It's 2 Maxis, obvious. Double Fossil Dino, good. Triple Mind Drain, it's too good against dragons, not to run, just too good. Triple Eradicator. We've tried maining it, but I don't know. It's just the sided is fine. You side 3 of them obviously against Spellbooks. One MST. One Pandemic. That's the other Pandemic that you side in, and you side in triple D Fissure against bitch decks like Mermails or whatever. Hurts Mermails, hurts Frognarks, and it doesn't really hurt you, so it's a good card. And that's it. Thank you for watching.